Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Coming at y'all back to back with another video. And I was just wanting to chat with y'all because I don't know if there's gonna be some more diss tracks coming out of the middle of nowhere either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm not gonna be surprised at all. But just to let you know, Joey Badass just defeated the West Coast by himself. Well, he did have he didn't like do it exactly all by himself because he did have Loaded Lux featured on the diss track My Town, but Joey Badass, he was willing to take on all of the West Coast rappers all by himself. Joey Badass is a lyrical beast. Joey Badass is letting the West Coast know that as a East Coast lyricist, he's a problem. As an East Coast lyricist, he shouldn't be taken lightly. I've always been a fan of Joey Badass. I always knew that Joey Badass was dope. I always felt like he was dope. When I heard his song Waves, I was like, oh wow, this dude can spit. And when I heard his verse on the song One Train that he did with ASAP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, which Joey Badass verse is actually his verse is actually after Kendrick Lamar's verse, and his verse is before Yellow Wolf's verse, because if you listen to the song One Train, it goes ASAP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Joey Badass, Yellow Wolf, Danny Brown, Action Bronson, and Big Crit. Big Crit has the last verse on the song. But yeah, Joey Badass, I always knew that Joey Badass was one of those role spitters coming from Brooklyn, New York. I always knew that Joey Badass was dangerous when it came down to the penmanship, but Joey Badass just defeated the West Coast. Now, I mean, he only had Loaded Lux featured on one song, so I'm not gonna say that him and Loaded Lux. I'm gonna say Joey Badass. Joey Badass, he took out the West Coast with help from Loaded Lux. Like Joey Badass, I salute Joey Badass. Shout out to Joey Badass. Yeah, shout out to Joey B. Joey Badass is like the real deal Holyfield when it comes down to hip hop. But like I said, if there's gonna be some more diss tracks coming out tomorrow, I'm not gonna be surprised. Yeah, the East Coast ended up taking out the West Coast. Joey Badass ended up taking out the West Coast all by himself. Yeah, Joey Badass. These other lyricists might be scared. I mean, Kendrick Lamar didn't even respond. But if Kendrick Lamar ends up dropping a diss track tomorrow, I'm not gonna be surprised, neither am I gonna be caught off guard, but I just wanted to share this video just to give a shout out to Joey Badass, because Joey Badass really showing how it's supposed to be done when it comes down to being a real lyricist, when it comes down to being like an artist that really gets to work with the penmanship, that showing how it's done when it comes down to an artist calling out everybody and willing to take out everybody, because Drake had called out Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Rick Ross, and when Kendrick Lamar was giving Drake the smoke, it kind of seemed like Drake didn't even know how to handle it. But Joey Badass took out the West Coast. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.